Here's 8 of the best crypto coins to buy right now, and this is based on the current entry prices, not necessarily based on how fast they're going to pump. And I'm going to list these in order of market cap size, from the largest to the smallest. By the way, like and subscribe for more videos because it helps me keep motivated to keep pushing more videos out to you guys. And also turn on the bell notification if you want to be notified as soon as I post a new video. So the number 1 coin on my list is SWI, and SWI is on a very slight dip right now because the main DEX on SWI, which is Cetus, has got hacked, and all of the liquidity out of a lot of the meme coins and projects on SWI into Cetus have been drained, right? Hackers drained all the funds from the DEX. So now SWI's having a little bit of a pullback because of this, right? But it's still a very tiny pullback. If we zoom into the 7-day, this is the pullback, right? From $4 to $3.50. It's not that much, really. So this coin is very strong, it's really popular, and I'm not sure if this is going to dip much lower. This is a really strong coin at this point in time, so I would say this is probably a good buy. This is also a good long-term project as well, because it's a big layer 1, it's doing something similar to Solana, but it's also faster than Solana, and potentially can even beat Solana, right? So this is a great coin, even though it's a high market cap, at 12 billion market cap right now. This is the highest market cap coin I hold. I think it's a relatively safe investment in terms of crypto. And I don't think it's going to crash hard unless Bitcoin crashes really hard, right? Other than that, I think it's going to do great. The second coin on my list today is Ondo Finance. It's a 3 billion market cap, so it's quite a bit smaller than SWI. And it had a pump here back in 2024, the end of 2024, along with everything else, and it's had a sell-off. So it's pretty much just going sideways, right? It's not really doing anything yet. And this is a great project because this is basically the market leader for RWAs, or real world assets. Okay, so Ondo is essentially bringing together decentralized finance and traditional finance, right? So this is one of the top projects, if not the top project, that's gonna help with that, right? Obviously you've got BlackRock and big institutions buying into bitcoins. The ETFs are getting launched on Ethereum and Solana, and if the ETFs are going to be for all sorts of altcoins soon. The stablecoin reserve is being approved, and Ondo is working on stablecoin, so they're going to be a part of this. If the stablecoin reserve bill is going to be approved, then this project's working on stablecoins, and they're obviously going to be a big part of that. If the stablecoins are going to become more widely used in traditional finance, then Ondo is going to be a big part of making that happen, basically, right? So there's huge potential for this project. They're partners with BlackRock, Coinbase, and also MasterCard I've seen as well, and many other huge companies they're partnered with. They're also bringing stocks on chain, so basically you can trade stocks in crypto. So that's pretty cool, right? There's huge opportunities with this one. And yeah, this is just consolidating sideways. Looks like it's gearing up for a big pump in the bull run, right? In the peak of the bull run, when everything explodes. If we're going to get more news on basically stable coins and Bitcoin and other cryptos getting adopted by the traditional finance system, then this is probably going to explode, as it links into that pretty much perfectly. And I think this has probably got a 10x in the tank, maybe more, maybe less, who knows. If I had to guess though, I'd guess that it could probably do a 10x in the alt season. Number 3 on my list today is Kaspa, and this is a great buy right now because it's pretty much half price from the all-time highs, right? It got to 20 cents at the all-time highs, now it's 10 cents, under 3 billion market cap. Kaspa is not listed on Coinbase or Binance or crypto.com or a lot of other exchanges yet, okay? All the big exchanges, it's not on there yet. But it is a great coin, and they've got smart contracts in development, okay? And when this gets completed, which is due this year, well, then there's going to be a whole ecosystem being built on Kaspa, right? You've already got the KRC20 coins being built on Kaspa, which are kind of similar to NFTs. They're not necessarily the same as like actual tokens on the chain, right? They're a little bit different. But when Kaspa has smart contracts, they're going to have projects being built on Kaspa. They're going to have meme coins being built on Kaspa properly, and some of these projects that are going to be being built on Kaspa will probably be getting launched on Coinbase and Binance as well, and stuff like that. So yeah, once the smart contracts are complete from Kaspa, all of these new things being built on Kaspa are basically going to be appealing to Coinbase and Binance and crypto.com, because this is going to be more potential volume for them, right? Which is how they make their money, all the trading fees and everything from the volume. So if they see that there's a lot of potential volume going on because Kaspa's got a whole ecosystem being built on it, then the exchanges like Coinbase and Binance will list Kaspa, and Kaspa will no longer be 10 cents at that point, right? At that point, Kaspa's going to be a lot higher than 10 cents. I think Kaspa could shoot up towards $1, or maybe even higher than $1, or maybe less. Maybe it can go to 50 cents or something. But there is a chance for Kaspa to do huge gains. There's huge potential upside for Kaspa for the risk, right? The risk to reward on Kaspa is pretty amazing. And if you look into it as well, it's fair launched as well, so it's not got huge allocations to the team and stuff. Like, everybody had to buy their own Kaspa. Like, there's no big chunks of the supply just being held in huge wallets, right? It's all spread out nicely. So yeah, it's a trustworthy project, right? Even though that doesn't guarantee it's going to do well, but for the risk to reward on Kaspa is amazing. Okay, so I definitely recommend doing your research on Kaspa if you haven't done your research on it already. That's my number 3 coin today, based on market cap size. Number 4 is Say. And this is a great buy right now just because it's so low. When it launched back here, it was 10 cents, and now it's 20 cents, right? So it did come down to 10 cents. Well, again, had to 15 cents, 14 cents on the crash. Now it's at 20 cents. So it's pretty much where it launched, right? This is really low down. And I think this one's a good buy in my opinion because it's only 1 billion market cap, okay, for starters. So a lot of layer 1s, which this is a layer 1. This is the fastest EVM compatible layer 1. And a lot of layer 1s in the previous bull run went to 50 billion, 100 billion, some of them. So there's huge gains potentially in the tank for this one. And 2 things I'll show you with this one quick. So there's this upgrade coming for Say soon, which takes it to 250k TPS, which is almost as fast as Sui. So that makes it the fastest EVM compatible chain and almost as fast as Sui, right? It's not quite as fast as Sui, but pretty similar speed to Sui. And this is an EVM chain, so it's a little bit different. Sui's a bit different. So we've got this update to look forward to. This could bring more hype towards the coin, right? And also the unlocks for this, they slow down after August. So we're obviously getting pretty close to August now, it's only a few months away. And up until then, there's a small unlock every day, at 0.06% of the total supply. And on the 15th of every month, there's a 1% unlock of the total supply, okay, as well as all the daily unlocks. But after August the 15th, there's only the monthly unlock, okay, and no daily unlocks. So that's good, that will slow down the price dilution. Because if you look here on the Say chart, how the price is, right, where the price is now, but the market cap is actually higher than it was over here, okay. The market cap has gone up, but the price has gone down. This is because of the unlocks happening, and it's basically inflation, okay. There's more coins being thrown into the supply, and it's inflation. So after these unlocks stop, there will be less inflation. And like I said, there's a lot of upside potential on this one. This is likely to be the bottom, and that's why I think that this is a good buy right now. Number 5 on my list today is Aerodrome Finance. This is a great buy right now, similar to Say. It's down at the bottoms, pretty much, right? Or what I'm assuming to be the bottom. This is basically where it launched. It's not too far. Well, it came down to basically where it launched, and it's bounced up a bit now. So this one, as well as Say, is pretty quiet right now. There's not much hype around it. But this is the biggest DEX on Base, okay? The biggest decentralized exchange on Base. So this could do really well, especially when you consider there isn't a base token, right? On most layer 1s, you have Ethereum, and then you can buy the Ethereum token, obviously, itself, and then you have a DEX that's separate, right? Same with any other chain. With Sui, you have Sui, and then you have Cetus, or Solana and Radium, you have a separate DEX, right? But on Base, there is no base token. If we come onto here, we type in base in the search bar, there is no base token. This obviously isn't it. This is just a scam token. So there is no base token that you can buy. So buying Aerodrome, which is the biggest DEX on Base, is the closest thing you're going to get to buying the base token. And Base is great. Obviously that's a super bullish chain, right? It's literally made by Coinbase, which is the most regulated exchange. And yeah, this is looking like it's at the bottoms right now. It's at the range lows. So going based on that, I think this could do really well, right? It's a 500 million market cap, and in the big bull run, you know, we've seen DEXs before, such as PancakeSwap and Uniswap, go to like 10, 20 billion. So if this does something similar to that, then it's going to do a 20x or more, right? So there is potential for huge gains with this one from the price point where it's at right now. Number 6 on my list today is Keyboard Cat. Okay, so this is a new meme coin I just bought the other day. The reason I like this one is because it's a low market cap, 55 million, and it's listed on Coinbase. And Moodeng was listed on Coinbase, and Moodeng was about 50 million market cap the other week, and it shot up to 300 million. So we did a 6x just like that. This is the lowest market cap base meme coin that's listed on Coinbase so far right now. Okay, so it's a 50 million market cap. If it shoots up to 300 million, the same as Moodeng did, then yeah, that's a short-term 6x, right? And in the bull run, obviously it could do more. It could even go into the billions, and there is 100x potential with this. This is a great entry right now, in my opinion. It's just going sideways, not really doing anything. This is basically a meme from the 2000s. So I don't remember seeing this meme, but I was probably like 12 years old at that point. But apparently this was a popular meme at the time. It's got a Docs founder here, and this is actually the guy that made the original meme back in the 2000s. Okay, so he's actually launched the meme coin of this Keyboard Cat. So that's good. I like to see a Docs founder in a meme coin, and I like the fact that it's listed on Coinbase. This is a pretty trustworthy meme coin, right? This is obviously not a scam. So that's a good meme coin to be buying right now, in my opinion. Number 6 on my list now is Cetus Protocol. Now this is pretty risky right now, okay, because it's been hacked, okay, and like I said earlier when I was talking about a SWI, this has been hacked and people have had their funds stolen, so that's why there's been a huge sell-off from 25 cents all the way down to 12 cents, so it's down half price right now, okay. So now this could be a huge opportunity. This could be a great buy right now, and this could bounce back up once they recover people's funds, or once they resolve the situation, this can bounce back. But obviously there is a risk that it doesn't bounce back. But personally, I think it is going to bounce back, and I do hold some of this. So this is a good buy right now if you're feeling a little bit risky. Like I said earlier when I was talking about SWI, this is the largest DEX on SWI, the largest decentralized exchange on SWI. So this could do really well, right? From this point now, it's under 100 million market cap. We've seen DEXs go to 10 billion, 20 billion market cap in the previous bull run. So if this was to go to 10 billion market cap, for example, that'd be over 100x from right here. This could be a huge opportunity, maybe. Or maybe not. It's your call. So the number 7 coin on my list today, or is this the number 8 coin? I've lost track now. The number 7 or number 8 coin on my list today is Analog, okay? And this one's pretty risky because it's a very low market cap. It's only 3 million market cap, but it is listed on Kraken, so that's a good sign. They're listed on Mexi, KuCoin and Gate as well, and Weeks and BitGet. So they've got a few exchanges on the go. And Kraken's obviously a well-trusted exchange. It's not as good as Coinbase, but it's pretty good still. And this is a good buy right now because after it's launched, it's had a dump and it's kind of just going sideways, going up a little bit. It's not really doing anything. So 3 million market cap, okay. 100x for this would only be 300 million market cap. How many projects do you see that are 300 million market cap? There's loads of them. So that's the reason I like this one. There's just a really good chance of getting huge gains. But like I said, 3 million market cap. This could go absolutely nowhere. It could just continue. It could just rug. So keep that in mind. That's the thing with these ultra low market cap coins. They can do 100x within a matter of days, right? But you do risk losing all your money. But there was another project from 2023 or 2024. I'll just pull it up on the screen here quick. It was called Neon. And Analog kind of reminds me of Neon. So back here, this huge pump back here. When was this? Back at the end of 2023. Okay, so it's quite a while ago now. If we scroll back, this is what it looks like when the pump happened, right? Okay, and if we scroll back some more, this is what the chart looked like before the pump happened. Okay, so it just dropped off and then it went down and just kind of did nothing for ages. Okay, like how long was this? This was from July until October. So it was like 4 or 5 months before it started taking off. And then it come back up to its launch price after that. And then it started going up more and more. This seems really similar to Analog. Okay, and what was this? This was from 0.07 to $3. So how many multipliers is that? That's a 42x. So that was pretty crazy. I did actually catch this pump, so this was quite exciting. So just take that in. This is what the chart looked like at the start, okay? It dropped off, just went sideways, did nothing. Then it started to gain a little bit more momentum back up to where it launched, right? So now go over to Analog. This is what the chart looks like, okay? Back onto Neon, you see? Scroll out a little bit on Neon. Okay, back to Analog. You see how kind of similar that is. And Analog's only been out since February. It's February, March, April, May. So it's almost been out for as long as Neon. So maybe this is going to pull on Neon. One thing that Neon did have going for it is it's related to Solana. It's basically a Solana Ethereum layer 2. And Solana at the time pumped like crazy, okay? So Neon obviously followed the pump of Solana. So that's quite lucky. But if we look into this one, they've got a few good things going for it. They've got Zen Swap, so a DEX being launched on it, Solana integration, EVM compatibility. They're having a stable coin being built on it. And here, look, it says 60 plus projects integrating AI powered liquidity. And I'm pretty sure I saw something with this being related to AI agents as well. So all of this stuff's pretty bullish, right? We've got Solana. If Solana takes off again, and this is related to Solana, this could take off. This is actually related to a lot of chains other than Solana as well. Ethereum, it's like similar to Chainlink, I guess. I'm not going to go too into details, but I'm no expert on the tech. I'm more interested on the trading and investing in these things. So, and also the AI agents, the AI stuff with it as well. If AI pumps, AI agents pump, Solana pumps, this can connect to all of those, right? And this could absolutely rip it. So 3 million market cap right now. It only needs to go to 300 million to do 100x. And if this goes to 3 billion, which you do see some projects do obviously, that's 1,000x. That's crazy. That's crazy. That would mean, put $100 in, times 1,000. I don't know why I need to put this in a calculator. I'm a fucking idiot, no? I'll give you $100,000, right? You put 1,000 into this and it goes to 1 billion. Boom. You're a millionaire. Crazy. But like I said though, there's no guarantees of that happening. It's 3 million market cap. It's very high risk. Wouldn't recommend putting too much money into this. It's definitely a good one to hold a moon bag of this in my opinion, okay? Just in case it goes absolutely crazy. Not financial advice. That's just what I'm doing personally, because I'm a degenerate madman. So yeah, there's the best buys in crypto right now, in my opinion. Do with this information what you will. Before you leave, please drop a like for good luck. Subscribe and push the bell notifications to keep up to date with future videos. Thanks for watching.